Apostol from Washington.
I know I'm fast, and I know I can do whatever I want to do in this race, and it's just up to me. You can just hear your own breathing and your heart beating. I love it. I love that feeling.
And here we go.
Once the gun goes off, it's kind of just like, it's happening. I'm in it. There's no other time like right now. I typically know who's running next to me. Like, I know I can beat this person, I know I can beat this person.
Here comes Imani Apostol, standing in Apostle. Here comes Imani Apostol.
I've looked at myself in new ways and just knowing that I can push myself so hard.
She was our best quarter miler. Work ethic speaks for itself. She was able to PR in basically almost every meet this year.
I've never had to be convinced to run.
For UW sprinter Imani Apostol, running track was less about setting personal records.
I think that pressure to perform has been there throughout my whole life, so I'm kind of used to it by now.
And more about her personal journey.
She felt like this was right for her, and she's always been that way, right? Even since she was a little girl, she did what was right for Imani.
Born in New York, she and her mom moved to Seattle when she was 5. Her path to track and field started by accident. She wanted to play soccer, but when she didn't make her high school soccer team, she turned to track.
I just did it with my friend just to get our PE credits covered. I was constantly put into training groups with the seniors, and then at that time I was beating most of the seniors also. And then that's when I realized, okay, this is something I really like doing and I'm pretty good at it.
Go Money! Go Money!
The more she ran, the better she got, especially in relay races where she won several state titles. But individual honors eluded her, placing second 3 straight years. Imani dreamed of attending college in California, but when they didn't come calling, she had to make a choice, either become a Husky or head east to an Ivy League school.
I went on visits and I just could not see myself there.
For Imani, UW was home.
The community at UW, the culture, having a good academic experience, and not just good, a really strong one, knowing that I could focus on track.
A focus on track is rare among women who share Imani's ethnicity. Only about 1% of female track athletes are Asian. So being a Division I sprinter, it's just not something a traditional Filipino American tends to do.
No, that's karaoke. Right? that's family dinners with food, right?
There aren't too many, Asians competing at the world-class level.
It's cool to know that I'm one of the few in the Asian or mixed Asian population that is a student athlete and is succeeding and is doing well at it.
Because I definitely trusted her talent. I definitely believed in her as far as, you can compete at this level. You just gotta believe it. And she's been doing it.
Is she the first Filipino American to have those records? I'm pretty sure she is.
Imani's success isn't limited to just track. She's also a model.
I love it. It's a more creative side of me that I don't really get to do as much, but it's something that I do want to pursue a lot more. I went to Costco with my boyfriend and we got a stack of the magazines that it was in. And they were kind of looking at us like, why do you need all those? And we were like, I'm in it.
She'll pursue a master's degree in informatics this fall, a tech field dominated by men.
I definitely think there's a lot of improvements in getting a more diversified tech world. I think the door is cracked right now, and I think it needs to be swung wide open.
She was an impressive classical pianist. And her neighbor helped jazz things up.
I generally don't teach that much, but she has the feel which is really big.
I didn't know he was such a big deal, really, probably until I started working with him.
As much hard work as she's put in the last few years, she's still young. There's a lot of hard work ahead of her. But Imani has a certain balance. She's driven.
At the Pac-12 Championships in May, Imani hoped to qualify for the NCAAs. But after a disappointing finish in the individual 400, Imani found herself down to the last lap of her collegiate outdoor track career. Trailing when she took the baton, sheer determination, grit, and desire powered her forward.
At that point in my head, it was like, all right, it's all or nothing right now, and this is your last chance, so just go for it. So I went for it.
For Washington, running a very nice anchor leg.
Despite winning that race, the UW relay team missed a trip to the NCAAs by a single spot. Imani believes that final race does not define all of her accomplishments.
Just having that satisfaction feeling after and knowing and looking back and saying, wow, like I did that.
That's kind of like probably for her life. She's going to be that silent leader who, just like in track, she's going to sneak up on you. You may not know she's there. She may be coming from behind and have these obstacles that she's had to overcome. But in the end, she's going to sprint right past you and win.
Imani Apostol, she's in the